down. Make sure that it's live on all platforms real quick, and we should be good, fellas. Um, which is the big one. Let me make sure we get on Twitch. It is what it is. All right, make sure we're looking good. We're looking good.
We ready, bro. I'm ready.
All right, bet. We're live on Twitch, live on YouTube, live on Facebook. The Rap Arena is back, man. It's promo season. Last time we had Dylan Jacobs, so it's only right we get the other side in the pay-per-view battle. Joined by the man Chris Coke right now.
What up?
Studio vibes. The man stays in the studio.
Yeah.
Listen, man, there's a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about recently, in the past, in the future. But I just want to say I apologize for using that picture of you on the flyer, man. He told me
It's all good, man. It's all good. You straight.
What's good, man? You just got back from LA. I seen you and Chevy working out the whip, getting it done. How's everything?
That shit was cool, man. Went out there, linked up with my man Chevy Gang. I tell you like this, man. That is by far one of the hardest rappers I've ever in my 32 years of life come across. Shout out to that man. He pulled up on me, had the gas, had the mobile studio. We got that shit locked in the whip. We dropping some shit this Friday the 13th. So shout out to him. The LA trip was beautiful. Took my daughter out to motherfucking Universal Studios, did the father thing. Now we back to the rap shit.
That's lit, man. That's lit. Yeah. Shout out to Chevy for sure. He is on the pay-per-view as well. For everybody who is unaware for some odd reason, don't know what's going on. There's a big pay-per-view coming up. Coke, before I get into the pay-per-view, we've had like a crazy 2 weeks, I would say, at this point. I think that was somebody's notification.
You got the fucking Matrix on your shit, dog. You took the blue pill. You took the blue pill.
Right. You've had a crazy 2 weeks going on right now. Viral everywhere, huh? Viral.
Yeah, bro. One morning I woke up and I'm just on TikTok everywhere and shit. That
TikTok blew up ASAP.
That shit blew my fucking mind. That shit got 1 million off of a fucking freestyle.
Absolutely. Talk your shit. Listen, we are a brand new platform. We did 500,000 on a page that was a day and a half old, not even.
Yeah.
So it's like, now, don't get me wrong, as much credit as I would love to take for putting the clip out, like, you just can't beat the fact that was a verse. That's a moment. That's like, for as far as like the whole show that went on, I put that up there with like Deshaun Corey's championship verse, like, but I felt like nobody realized it until the playback. So
yeah. And shout out to Deshaun Corey, man. I feel like that shit didn't get enough recognition as it needed to, because ultimately that was the man who won the shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm thankful for being able to, do the viral shit and go viral with it. But that's somebody who needs way more recognition than what the shit is being played out to be. He needs to be doing them million and plus views, like, he need to be having this shit up there too. So I get that recognition to him.
Talk about it. Shout out to Deshaun Corey. That's a champ. Hopefully we'll have him there for the pay-per-view. Hopefully he'll be in attendance to check everything out.
Yeah, he needs to be.
And like, man, what, like, I know the inbox has to be going crazy. I don't know who your management is or what situation you got going on, but I know you got to have a crazy inbox, and somebody's got to be working for you right now. There's got to be verses coming up, music videos. I think we might have lost him for a second. Maddie, I have you on mute because I had some feedback on your.
Are you still getting feedback? Or no?
Nah, you good.
Cool.
Coke, we'll figure out what happened with Coke. I think he's
trying back.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we back.
Hey,
fellas, you want to hit this?
What's the?
Hold on, man. Hold on. It's loud in the studio. Hold on. Shout out to the studio, man.
Yeah, whatever working.
Hold on. All right. What y'all talking about now? My fault.
So what I was saying was, I know the inbox has to be crazy. Like, I know the verses have to be going up, the music video requests. I mean, is there situations like what's going on?
Like driving. It's like driving from fucking Phoenix to LA, and then you get to Phoenix, you're like, hell yeah, the gas prices is cool. And you get to LA, you're like, what the fuck? Same shit happened with the feature prices, the videos, all that shit. Everything went up.
Talk about it.
Everything went up. The whole rap shit with me done fucked around and took the gas station pill and just went up.
There it is.
Chris, What kind of responses are people sending you? What are your DMs been like recently this past
I'm
week?
getting
It's
a lot of positive. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback. I feel that as a Chicano rapper, as a Mexican rapper, I'm getting placed under like the Little Robs and what Chicano rap is supposed to sound like. And I'm not knocking those cats. They paved the way for their own lane and their own material, but this ain't that. And I'm doing what I do, and I'm getting a lot of positive feedback because the shit that I'm hearing is, Chicanos and Mexicans, they don't rap like that. They don't sound like that. They don't kick it like how we kick it. So it's all good. And for the shit that is negative, like every 30 or 40 comments I'm seeing that is fire, there's that one that it's trash or it's garbage. It's usually from a bot account anyway, so I'm not tripping on it.
What I think is special, that I think is the most special about all this, these are just complete strangers that I had no idea who Chris Koch was a week ago. They didn't hear your music. Now they're streaming your music. Now they know who you are. They know you represent Arizona as well. And I think that out of everything, that's special. We're getting people that have no idea who Chris Koch was, respectfully, and now they understand who you are.
That shit to me, man, is big, man, because the more and more that shit is getting played, the more and more I'm getting recognized. It's not for me, it's for Arizona. Arizona's getting recognition. And always with my platform, is as long as I got my platform and my voice, if it come to my lane, I'm gonna get to putting people on. I'm gonna get to telling these artists, like these other people who didn't hear about me, I'm gonna get to putting on artists that they didn't hear about as well. Like, hey, listen to this cat, listen to this cat. You know what I'm saying? If I win, we all win, and Arizona's supposed to win as a whole. That's what I believe. So I gotta use the platform for the right shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta use it for the right things.
Is that Maddie? I'm hearing you take every breath, my boy. I don't know.
That's weird. Let me see. Is it better without my headphones?
We'll see. Yeah, that sounds a little bit better. Actually.
Okay, it's probably my headphones, bro.
Coke. So is that a part of your mission? Is it? Because I feel like even though we've had like good success stories from like the hometown, it's not really been one yet. Is that a mission for you? Like,
yeah, hell yeah, it's always a mission. One thing in Arizona, bro, that's holding everybody back is everybody wants to be the top dog. I don't mind being the dude that has the voice and being the top dog and sitting my ass back and letting everybody else see. I don't mind that at all. I want people to blow up. I want people to prosper. I ain't got no hate in my blood. Ain't no foul in my flagrant. So I'm gonna want people to blow up. I'm gonna want to use my voice to help their voice be heard. And if I could do that, then fuck yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that on every occasion. Because I look at it like that. We stronger together. Black, brown, we stronger together. You know what I'm saying? So, and in a sense, that's what Matty Ice did. Matty Ice did that when he brought the contestants together. You had Oswin Benjamin. You had, Swelly, RIU. You had everybody come together from so many different places, and we all met each other, linked up. Now we working. Now we socially. We good with each other now, and that's because of Matty. And it's, you know what I'm saying? In a sense, Matty got that same type of vision. Like, hey, man, if one win, we all win. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, man.
Coach, question for you. In Arizona right now, you really, really, really are making some waves right now. And it's not just through the freestyles and stuff like that. It was even before that. Your name was really, really circulating. Right now, do you feel like within the next few months,
we lost you
really are about to do something here? And Coach, let me rephrase the question.
Yo, you there?
Can you hear me okay?
The nigga in the red flannel. The nigga in the red flannel.
Oh, you there?
Yeah,
Let me sock check you.
that nigga. I know. Let me sock check.
Hey, Cole, can you hear us? It's lit in there. Can you hear us, bro? Damn, we lost him.
Coach, question for you. Can you
I think you can see us now.
Go ahead. We back.
So, Chris, I have a question for you. I look at your music. I look at everything that you've been doing. I've been listening to a lot of your music recently, and I'm like, this is the one that I truly believe in to come out of Arizona and to really represent in the industry way. My question for you is, how serious are you going to take your marketing and your content moving forward? Because I feel like if you put those two pieces together,
it's as serious as a death threat, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to take that. You don't have the time to waste. There's so many other people doing so many other things spontaneously, and they're handling them shit simultaneously. So you gotta utilize every option, every opportunity, and you gotta push that shit forward. You think with me just
going viral on that TikTok shit. I'm gonna let shit and get to the head. Hell no, boy. I'm a Mexican. We work. I'm gonna get to it. Put paint where it ain't.
So what does that mean? Are you looking potentially? Would you work with a label? Are you looking for?
Nah, hell no. We independent the whole way through. We'll build this shit from the ground up. I'm in the studio right now with men that have the same type of admirations, the same type of life goals, the same type of motherfucking timeline that I'm seeing my shit get done in, and we're seeing it through. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be from the ground up, but it's to help everybody around. It's to help everybody get the voice out, get the message out, get the music out. But
Coke,
this shit here is not to be taken lightly. It's not to be treaded on some eggshells. We running with full force. I'm coming at you like a motherfucking shark in the water that smell blood, and I'm a blood.
Coke, you were doing a song recently. I think Tone posted it. You were in your singing bag a little bit with the artist C Major.
Yeah, C Major is my brother. He is the nicest, if not the coldest motherfucking Mexican singer in Arizona.
I've been seeing you guys work a lot recently.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit coming and pushing forward. Him, Face Capone, my brother, my Crip brother from 7500 Maryville, me, him, and Major. We all got a lot of shit pushing forward, man. It's a lot of good music, and I'm anxious for the city to hear it because it's different. It's not what the city's been putting out. You know, it's not, you know, we ain't talking about killing somebody and you gotta die and they gotta die. I'm talking about having shit. We're talking about making some money and making sure the money is continuous, making sure the shit is consistent. You know what I'm saying? Shit that means and holds value in life. Shit that you're not gonna want to just play once and be like, shit you're gonna keep playing, man. Shit you're gonna be at the barbecue with, getting your haircut too, all kind of shit.
Yeah, I let her hear that. That's truly where it's at, bro. Especially that you're aware.
I look at this music shit like a fight. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come out swinging. And if you ain't coming out swinging, you get knocked the fuck out. Don't nobody ever remember the person that's getting knocked out. Never. They remember the motherfucker doing the knocking out. So you got to come out here swinging. So all this shit is like a fight.
Before we get into the pay-per-view and promo and everything like that, how soon can we expect something brand new from Chris Coke? The new
Friday the 13th. Like I said, me and Chevy Gang, the shit we just performed in the car, we did in the car. And this past weekend in Cali, we dropping that shit this Friday. And then come Halloween, I got Jack for Beats 2 coming out.
Okay, so a whole project coming out.
A whole motherfucking project with old school beats and a new school motherfucker.
Okay. Well, there it is. Friday the 13th, we got new Chris Coke. We got Chevy Gang also. Shout out to Chevy.
Yeah.
So bring it back now. Let's bring it back. I didn't know you before the first 16 bar competition, but Matt kept talking about, like, obviously I saw you like your freestyle on Matty Ice. And then he kept talking about every day. If you know Matty, you know he is going to tell you what he truly thinks every day until it happens. I'm hearing Chris Coke is going to win. Chris Coke, you could take Chris Coke is this, that. And so I'm like, okay. I made it a point to like look out for you in the check-in. And bro, I just remember seeing you pacing back and forth like a lion in the jungle on the prowl. Back and forth, searching for your prey. You were locked in.
Wasn't listening to none of the rules, wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. And back of everybody, letting the order. And it wasn't like something that was like a showstopper or nothing. I was doing that shit before the rules was getting read. I just stopped and said, all right, fuck it.
He came in focused. I mean, the handshake was focused. The immediate walk-in was very, very focused. I saw he was very focused. I mean,
I had homies that I loved to death. As soon as I see them, it's hugs and smiles. But when they came that night, hey, what's wrong with Coke? Hey, leave him alone, man.
So it was, it started off a little slow, trying to figure out the process. But once it got moving, it went well. What were you thinking? Because you kind of performed a little bit more towards the middle end, if I believe in the first round. What are you thinking as you're kind of seeing everybody go up? First few battles were kind of whatever. I think Patrick the Ginger and Sholey is like the first upset where you realize like, oh shit, this is a real competition and some shit might go down. What are you thinking as you're watching everybody? Oh, we lost you, Coke.
We're losing him in the most important part.
Yeah, we lost the audio, Coke. If you can hear us.
Coke, we lost the audio. Your audio is not working. Your audio. We can't hear you.
I'm gonna remove him from stage and add him back.
All right. We still can't hear you. Hit him back. He probably said hit him back. Yeah.
Damn, we lost Chris Coke right as we getting into it. Damn it. Still can't hear you. Try leaving and coming back in through the link. Leave then come back in.
Can't hear you. Hey, why don't you ask really quick and then bring him back?
I removed him.
And that was like the most important. Can you hear you? We can't hear you. Text him. I'm gonna text him.
All right, we're gonna work on getting Chris Coke back. We're getting some technical difficulties. If you're tuned in, shout out to everybody on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Coke, we still can't hear you.
I just texted him.
All right, bet.
Perfect
time right now, Maddie. Go ahead. I'm gonna show the flyer.
Yeah, so pretty much, we got on the 21st. We have Dylan Jacob and Chris Coke. They're battling again, the rematch. Obviously, there was a lot of controversy there. We have only one judge this time in Rum Nitty, and Rum's going to decide the rematch, the re-encounter. Weasel came up with the name the re-encounter, which is perfect. It's a re-encounter of these guys, and it's going to be Dylan versus Chris Coke. I really want to get Coke's thoughts right now. I got to get him back in here. Says he has no hate, but then blocks many guys. I was saying fool blocks someone when he owe money.
DJ Wave will definitely ask him that when he gets back.
Chris Coke, we need him in here. Man, that was the most important part too, Weasel.
Well, I mean, we're just getting into it.
I was getting in the exciting mode right there. I was getting excited, and let's get him.
I'll tell you what though, that's huge that he's got new music coming out, bro. There you go.
Y'all hear me?
There it is.
Perfect. Hell yeah, the guy's back. Let's go.
There we go.
Perfect.
Oh shit, guys, I didn't do it.
All right, re-ask him that question because it was a great question.
How y'all doing, officers?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, what? I don't know. I'm sorry. Dylan's body hasn't been found. All right, guys, I'm back. What's up?
So, what we were saying before the audio mix-up was kind of what's your thought process as you're watching the first few battles happen?
I was happy, man. There was a lot of talent going on in that whole shit, man. There was a couple cats that didn't, in my perspective, that got too soon, man. You know what I'm saying? Osman Benjamin deserved to spit longer. I can't remember homie's name. He's from Philly.
Sholey. You talking about Sholey?
Sholey did. He deserved to stay longer too. The boys from RIU deserved to stay longer. There was a lot of talent in this shit. Even as my rounds were progressing, I was like, damn, like this shit is cool, man. I like the competition that came up. I came up against like the first round. C Leach, he was definitely hard, bro. He had the hardest.
That was tough.
He was tough, man. He was tough, and if the decision would have went to him, I wouldn't have been mad at that being knocked out in the first round by him because that's my dog. He's definitely a great rapper, great artist. Shit, yeah, man. Just as the night progresses, everything was going on, man. I was fucking with it. It was definitely a good show. It was a good turnout, man, and I was happy. You know what I mean, for the turnout the way it went, I was happy that it went down to it. You know what I mean, Big Doobie out there, he was definitely rapping his ass off. Everybody that came and showed out, man, they definitely did their thing, and I was happy to see that. As a whole, I was definitely happy to see that. Everybody came and they definitely made a name for themselves that night.
One thing we wanted to say too is like we really appreciated that everybody there really handled themselves, including yourself, man, like a professional, and like that's really important because
safety is the number one thing in this shit right here, man. A lot of this shit can get misconstrued with pride and ego, and there's alcohol being sold, there's weed being smoked. I mean, cats is gonna feel different on them type of substances, but like you said, man, conducting yourself in a professional manner, in a business manner is what's important. It's you're able to cross certain bridges you're gonna need to be able to cross later. At the end of the day, all this shit is for show. It's show times. You know what I'm saying? It's just to be able to sell yourself, to be able to sell the show. We want the crowd to come out, have a good time. We want the crowd to be, captivated. Like, oh shit, they did this, they did that. They sold themselves. They had a badass show. We want to get to the next one, and that's what it's all for. At the end of the day, the money.
So, Coke, let me ask you this because I feel like I have to be the one to ask you this. Obviously, everybody that knows me, that really knows me internally, especially with my show and everything like that, knows that. Surely, I really thought you were going to win the tournament. I didn't influence the judges. I didn't want to let them know that because it wasn't fair to anybody else, right? So I have to ask you this. The tournament, do you really feel in your heart that I persuaded or turned it or rigged it anyway for Dylan? Do you believe that?
His camera went black. You ain't got to finish the question. You ain't got to finish the question.
That's the clip right there. That's the next viral one. Matty Ice goes black when Chris Coke says he for sure rigged the competition.
Yes. What you want me to hold back? Nah. This reality TV, baby. What you talking about? Nah. Yeah. Hell, anything. Look, from this point moving forward, anything with Matty and Dylan in the same sentence, yes.
Guard is up for sure. Guard is up for sure.
Did he have to sneak in Matty, or did Matty have to sneak in Dylan to that club event with Rick Ross? Yes. Because you know they was not letting little curly-headed white girls in the club that night.
Oh.
But that night they did.
Chris Coke on time. Here we go. Here we go.
Yes.
So,
now all of a sudden, Matty got connection problems. You with Maybach, baby. You better get it together. Rick Ross just came out with fucking Shaq and Kobe. What you talking about?
Oh, here he is. Hold on.
He out here looking like Magic Johnson's age reports. A little skeptical. Oh, he came back.
I didn't hear what you said. And
yes.
It sucks. I didn't hear it at all.
Yes.
I swear to God. Okay, you do think so.
Obviously.
So what?
Yes.
But what would be the reasoning for that, though? Like, what would be the reasoning?
Look, in my eyes, if Dylan would have won first place, you would have had a shit show on your hands. Because think about this. Dylan came and he out-rapped the Arizona's top elite rappers? No. In the history of who? Not me or you. Not in Mexican history, National Heritage Month, not in Black History Month, not on my birthday, not on Kwanzaa, none of that. He's a good rapper. He's a great rapper. But did he deserve to get where he got? Hell no. Homie done use his random beat on Jazzy. Lost to Jazzy because he started the beat over. And if we got judges and motherfuckers ain't being held accountable to the rules and they just up there eating chicken, what the fuck we got the judges for? Jeter, no disrespect, but your fingers was up there greasy, baby. Don't lie. I synced it. You know what I'm saying? And if Matty didn't have no influence on the judges, what was you up there running track meets for every time Dylan was performing? Why? For what reason?
Why, Matty?
The people needs to know. Two-Tone the Superstar ain't in the gym losing weight for none of this bullshit.
So
he want to know. Shout out to Two-Tone's progress, baby. Big boys need love too. I'm out here with a belly on me. Look, I'm trying to let you know. If I had any type of thought on this, yes. But that's neither here nor there. We're past that. We're beyond that. He got where he got. Did he deserve that? Well, hey, we'll take that to the chin. You know what I'm saying? Because if we don't win inside, we'll definitely win in the parking lot.
I heard you say that on IG the other day. I was like,
but we had to conduct ourselves in a professional manner.
Let me Coke, I was going to the judges and I was going to Jeter, Lex, and Larry, and I was specifically saying, listen, because I heard the audience, I heard the crowd, and I understood the moment. And you got to understand, I understood the moment. I was nervous, bro. Like, I went from like a big high of like, I wanted Chris Coke to win my tournament. Like, I didn't want. Let me
ask you this. Take Dylan out this shit. Take Dylan out. Dylan's not even in the subject.
Yeah.
If it was another artist, anybody else, and they got booed off the stage, did they win?
Well, Coke, you got to understand though, you came with a whole crowd, and no one's gonna sit there and cheer for Dylan.
I don't know them. I didn't know half the people in that crowd.
First of all, I thought you did better, and I've been open about that publicly. So personally,
it's not about who did better. You know what I'm saying? Dominic Toretto said it best. Winning is winning by an inch or a mile. That man won. I'll give it to him. I top my hat off to him. Boom. That's the only dub he's gonna get from me. I ain't giving him out like that.
But at the same point,
even if he wins the next round, I'm gonna rob him. So I'm still winning.
I do agree with you, Coke, that there's the picture right there.
You built like a baby silverback.
Yo,
you can land a small plane on that back.
Coke,
how many midgets you smuggled across the border in that t-shirt?
Coke, I do agree with you though that him going a cappella and you not knowing.
Just tell Dylan if you want to leave with all his teeth, don't say nothing.
All right. Well, I mean, listen, that's we already know.
We're getting off subject. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right. So Coke, I will say this. I do think like some of your other rounds. Do you think you gave Dylan your best round of the night? Let me ask you that.
Fuck no. If we would have got to go again, if y'all would have been like, hey, fuck all that, y'all go again, I'd have tore his ass up. He had ratings for days. I thought this was a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? He had ratings for days. Everybody I went up against, I was freestyling, my man. So, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know how everybody else came, but that's just how Coke came. And people could tell you, if people have been around me, you know what I mean? Merkins, Breezeway, the whole camp, everybody will tell you, Coke rap his ass off on any occasion. You pick 5 things inside your fucking living room, I'm going to give you a fucking song about it. It ain't nothing. But, nah, definitely, I didn't give him my hardest bars. I gave him enough to, you know what I mean, to get by, enough to push him off my chest.
So if let's say it all goes differently, there's no weird.
Oh, it's going differently. He got to bring the best. He got to have Geechee Gotti and Rum Nitty in his pocket. And I'm not talking about like being cool with him. Like he got to be on that level. His pen game got to be precise. He can't slip up no way, no how.
I'm not talking to Rum Nitty the whole night. I'm staying far away. I'm not.
None of that. Look, bro. Look, I'm not a battle rapper, bro. But when this shit is done, in the background, you're gonna hear some shit like that.
I've
watched some gunshots and claps go off in the background. It's crazy.
We watched some videos of you about 10 years ago, and you definitely been battle rapping, don't you?
That was way when. That was when I came out trying to rap and shit. That wasn't nothing. That was stupid. That's when I held the bridge down. That was in my hood.
See, I think that's interesting though, because the verse competition, like technically, that would be like Dylan's playing field because that's what he did on the 4, right? And then that's kind of what he does on Fremont, the freestyling over the beat. This for me feels like it's way more in your like realm. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that I'm limiting you to being a battle rapper, but like you have the history of 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? And competition in that over acapella. So I feel like it's definitely more of an advantage for you. What do you think about that?
I think, like I said, bro, he got to be nice. He got to be nicer than nice. He got to be the best thing coming out of Las Vegas. And right now, that's the Raiders, and they're doing skeptical. You know what I'm saying? He got to be nice, bro. He got to hit hard. And when his hits come, they gotta be swift. They gotta be fast. Because I'm telling you, this shit I don't slip up on. I'm gonna eat this little motherfucker. And I know that shit because there's nobody to hold him back. There's no security to hop around. No, it's me and you one-on-one, face-to-face. Rum Nitty, the God right there to judge it. And it don't matter because Rum Nitty is gonna call out the best rapper. I'm not worried about none of that. It don't matter that me and Rum Nitty are from Phoenix, that we grew up a fucking neighborhood away from each other. None of that shit matter. If Dylan is the better rapper that night, it's gonna show up, but he's not. If my grandma had balls, she'd be my grandpa.
What? Okay, so let me play the what if game. So the way we're thinking about doing the judging, all right? Let me put it like the way we think about doing the judging. Rum Nitty will vote after each round, but nobody will know. He'll hand his card over. It'll go into a box. Okay. This is just to eliminate because apparently there's a reputation now of fixed judging. Shout out to Matty Ice.
I'll tell you this. Ain't gonna be no judges with greasy fingers to run up to.
So let's say Rum at the end of it, whatever. Let's say Rum does pick Dylan to win, right? What's the reaction from Chris Coke? How do you feel moving forward with that?
I'm knocking Dylan out. I fuck with Rum, but my homies might hold him up. What you talking about? Nah, them just jokes. Hey, I dap him up, boom, dap up Rum. Hey, thank you for being here. Appreciate the opportunity because there's gonna be more to come. But that ain't happening. Hell no, that ain't happening. You think Trump gonna get elected president again? Yeah, maybe. That's a possibility. But Dylan winning? Fuck no. You out your fucking mind.
What's crazy? I mean, and Dylan didn't go viral. Like his videos really didn't go viral. It was your freestyles that went viral. So like, I think you got the trophy.
Well, that fool was on Fremont Street.
I mean, he's had his viral moments, but this tournament, it was your videos that went viral on the internet. And I think out of all of them, yours are the ones that picked up, which
I think the big reason they went viral too, man, is just like I said, it's just a Mexican rapping this way, bro. And there's a lot of Mexicans who don't have that voice right now. So it's a lot of, and then when you look at the comments, you know, it's mixed crowds, but there's a lot of Mexicans commenting on it, and they're proud to see that, you know what I mean, somebody has a voice for them. Somebody can rap. Other than that, you know what I mean, that shit that they've been rapping, I mean, for years and years. Somebody can rap and sound like me, so I think that's what they're appreciative for, and that's what I think the reason it went viral. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers love the way I fucking rap, and I fuck with that. I fuck with them. I don't get big-headed or boast about it. I don't get arrogant. I'm going to still keep rapping and killing that shit. I'm going to fuck them up, and I'm going to do it every time for myself, my daughter, and the raza. Kick that shit.
Bro, there was comments that had like 1,000 likes on a single comment, like a comment. I was like,
it's a truly viral video. It's it's viral on multiple platforms, like not just on ours. Fools Gone Wild picked it up and they got 1 million.
Yeah, bro, Drake be following them.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure Drizzy seen that shit.
Drake follows Rum Nitty, so we got it all over the place right now.
It's gonna be a lot of shit, man. And yeah, like, I couldn't have did that shit without y'all, man, for real. I rapped it, of course. We were there. We were at the event that Matty threw, but I couldn't have did it without, you know, Weasel's camera work and you guys putting that clip out from the jump. As soon as y'all put that shit out, it was just, you know what I'm saying, a fruit from the tree for people to pick from, and they ate that shit up, man. So thank y'all for that, man, for real. That shit really helped my fan base. It really helped my crowd, my audience. There's a lot more fans that I got. Like I said, there's a lot more features coming in, a lot more videos, a lot more people wanting to work, and, you know, it's a great opportunity, man. So like I said, I think that. I think that for real.
Nah, that's love.
You too, trust me. It's the same words both ways. So
I mean, you know, we did it. There was people there at the first event, but I said this on Tone's show, like before the event even happened, Coke and Dylan sell the 16 bar competition into what it was. Like there was a lot of other things. Don't get me wrong. And shout out to everybody who's in the building, all the other competitors. But like Chris Coke and Dylan Jacob sold it. We specifically placed brackets to have y'all meet, but earn it, not to just give y'all Chris Coke versus Dylan at 3 p.m.
Oh man, I know how to sell, bro. I know how to sell.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, and all the shit talking, all the back and forth shit, I know how to sell. So even at the end of the day, at the end of that competition that night, me and fucking Dylan was FaceTiming, and he spit his whole verse. I said, hey, bro, if the crowd would have got a chance to hear that, you would have won. You know what I'm saying? Because that is a cold-ass verse. That is some hot shit, but it wasn't written, nigga. This is a freestyle competition. Freestyle that shit. But, yeah, bro. Yeah, it comes down to, you know what I mean? It comes down to sportsmanship, being a good person and being real with it and be like, hey, man, don't matter how it goes down, just let it keep going down and keep it continuous. Because the more continuous it is, the more money it is, the more views it is, the more people it is, the more people get involved with the shit, the more people get included. And it turns out to an annual thing. It turns out to a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful way to start, man, and you got to end it a beautiful way. Just don't end it too soon. You know what I mean?
Hey. What is the Matty Ice Chris Coke dynamic right now?
Yes.
I gotta ask that.
What about him, man? He's able to throw his events. We ain't gonna do nothing.
I don't know. I mean more so. I'm not trying to out my man's like this, but when I say fan, like fan, you feel me? Like fan truly supports you. And again, I didn't know you before.
Nah, man. Hey, it's like I said, it's all for sale, bro. It's all for sale. Matty's cool, man. He ain't got no problem with me. I ain't got no problem with him. He conducted himself in the way he knows how. Since the beginning, he's always supported my shit. There's always people in my ear telling me that, you know, Matty's always supported my sound, my music, and my creativity. So, you know, I fuck with that. He ain't never been fraud, despite what I believe happened that night, fuck it, man. You got to do what you got to do. It's business. It's not personal. It ain't never personal. It's always business. So even if that was the case, if it wasn't, if I'm wrong, hey, I'm wrong. Fuck it. I can admit that. But the Matty Ice and Chris Coke dynamic, man, he cool, man. He's the reason I'm able to do this event. You know what I mean? He's the reason I'm able to go out and go against Dylan. And you mean go on pay-per-view? Motherfucker, for me to make pay-per-view, you got to be a boxer. And I don't know if you looked at Chris Coke's weight. I ain't ready for no boxing ring just yet, dog. Yeah, so, to be on pay-per-view, that's a crazy thing. That's cool.
I want to read this comment from Twitch. We have a comment from Twitch. DJ Wave 91 says he has no hate, but then blocks Matty Ice. Will block someone when you owe them money, then unblocks them to say shit. I think that's how I read that right now. What do you think about that?
Hey. Richie on fucking live talking shit because that's the only place we can't get to him.
Oh,
Rich,
yeah.
you better calm down off them comments like we won't go find your mama. What's up, homie?
Yeah,
check. Matty, I'm sure you want to like cry and stuff like that with him right now. Like, go ahead.
You better not cry, fool. No. Matter of fact, hey, take the camera off your face and sock check you. Show me your socks. If you're wearing ankle socks, take them off the fucking camera.
No.
He's wearing ankle socks. That's why he said that.
No, at the end of the day, I think it's good right now that we're actually able to do this rematch, though, because we did need to have some closure. I believe that you deserve a rematch. You deserve to have that with Rum Nitty, and I think everybody wants to see it, so including myself.
Oh man, it's like I said, man. I couldn't thank y'all enough, man, because at the end of the day, it's the rap arena. It's Matty Ice. You mean Dylan and myself are able to do this. You mean the undercards as well. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a great show. It's going to be insane. You know, there's going to be plenty of streamers, plenty of viewers, and there's going to be a lot more positive commentation on this shit, and you're going to be able to do it with other artists. And I'm hoping this is able to pave a way for other artists to hop in and get motivated and want to be a part of such, you know what I mean? Because this is a big thing. This is a really big thing. This is rare. People don't do this. People more so. There's not a podcaster other than, you know what I mean, my man Bootleg Kev or a radio host that's taking cats from the street and letting them do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big thing right there. For you to able to go ahead and take cats from the street and let them live their dream on live for your connections and your people to see it, and hopefully that opens up channels and fucking roads for them. That's big, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I tip my hat off to that. It's respect to that. And I'm hoping this event, you know, brings more for it. I'm hoping it brings a lot of success for other artists. You know what I mean? I want everybody, like I said, I want everybody to blow. You know, Dylan gonna blow a little differently with them eyebrows, but I want everybody to blow.
And also the most important part too is we're finding a way to put revenue in artists' hands, and that's the most important part. You, Dylan, you guys are getting paid. We've been transparent about that. We're bringing it to the table. You guys got the winners going to get a big portion of the pay-per-view. So that's how we're constructing these deals for the artists. We want the artists to get paid because it's only fair, and it's a way for every artist to generate more revenue as well.
Yeah, for surely, man. That's a big thing too, man, because that's not happening out here either. You know what I mean? You gotta, for shows and shit, you gotta pay for slots and shit like that. Where do you hear that you got, hey man, you come, you get paid? What? Hell yeah, I'm definitely gonna come and do what I do every day in the studio for free. Hell yeah, I'm definitely gonna come and do that. So I'm hoping, like I said, that opens the ears and the eyes to a lot of other artists, and they want to get involved and they want to get down and they're able to showcase their skills because there is so much talent in Arizona. There is so from the females, there is so many females kicking shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Neek Nova, Jada Pink, fucking all kinds of females, Jazzy. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of females out here kicking shit. There's so many great artists, Mexican young artists. Fucking when it comes to corridos, when it comes to rapping, R&B, everybody's hot in Arizona right now. You just need that voice. And if I could be that for them with events like this, let's do
it. Let me bring this up right now because I didn't get to meet him. I know you were very close with him. He was we were DMing each other very recently. AB. I didn't meet him. We had some talks in the DM. Can you tell me about AB and what his legacy here in Arizona is?
AB was a beautiful motherfucker, bro. First and foremost, man. That way he was his style tip tack, man. He was on point. He was a barber, bro. He was a hustler. He was a great rapper. He was up and coming. His rap, man, was nice. He was getting better as he went. I was working with him, man, doing songs and shit, writing some shit with him, getting in the same spot we'd be at recording. We'd be knocking shit down together. He was a beautiful person, man. He was always on the money. And, you know, he linked with everybody. He was cool with everybody. It wasn't no hate in his blood. You know what I mean? He was with different crowds. He was over here. He was over there. And he was a good person, man. He touched a lot of people and he made a lot of people feel good because he was always supportive. He was always around, you know what I'm saying? If there was some music to be done and some money to be made, he was right there. You mean you gotta tip your hat to that kind of cat because there's not that many people like that these days, and they took another one. You know what I'm saying? So it hurts you because he was so young. He had a baby on the way, and then shit like that hurts you, man. That hurts me because you know what I mean? I'm with all the cats right now. His cousin, I just hugged his cousin right now as I was talking to you. His cousin walked up in there. And, it's a hurtful thing, man, when you lose somebody like that, or somebody that genuine. So shout out to my man's AB, man. I'm gonna miss him.
Shout out AB.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. to that man.
Rest in peace for sure.
Rest in peace.
I feel like definitely. I mean, y'all clearly had a very close relationship, so it's something like that. You know, does it kind of weigh heavy? It's a weird balance, right? Like all, you know, you're viral.
Yeah, hell yeah. Anytime you lose somebody, man. Anytime you lose somebody, it's always fucked up. I was close to him, but I wasn't as close to him. I wasn't as close to him as other cats were.
Sure.
And they feel that loss. You know what I'm saying? Everybody feels that loss when it's somebody that impacts the neighborhood and the community like that. It fucks you up. You know what I mean? But it's sad to say, and it sounds selfish. It's gonna sound fucked up, but it's life. You got to push through that shit, and you know what I'm saying. Homie ain't got shit to worry about no more. I got a dark sense of humor, so I'll be cracking shit like, man, you ain't got to worry about no rent, child support done. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I be trying to make laughs out the shit because if homie was here, homie would be cracking the same jokes with me and shit. You know what I mean? I know how homie got down, so you gotta push through shit and shit. I done been to more funerals and graduations. I say that shit all the time, and it's sad to say, but you gotta push through it. Keep your head on the swivel and make sure you don't end up in the same circumstance or situation.
Does it add like an extra motivation, a sense of motivation?
Hell yeah. He ain't here to do that shit no more. He ain't here to do what I'm able to do. So you got to go twice as hard. You got to go 3 times as hard, 4 times as hard now. You know what I'm saying? He ain't around to do that shit. So you got to do that shit. And you got to make it mean something. If you out here just sitting on your ass and you like as soon as we hopped on this shit, what you say? Damn, you in the studio again? Always motherfucking working. Oh, we was in the studio last night. I was in the studio this weekend. I'm in the studio right now. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do that shit. You just out there wasting your fucking time. Time is the number one thing that means more than money, the jewelry, the Rolls Royces. Fuck all that shit. Time is the number one thing. When you get locked up, they taking the time. That's your time. So you got to utilize this time in the best way possible. And you got to do it with, you mean, chasing your dream, chasing your bag, and chasing it for your family.
1,000%. We interviewed Dylan last week, and we asked him what happens if Coke wins and it's 1-1. Is there a potential for a third? He shut it down right away. He shut it down right away. So my question for you would be: Is there a possibility for Coke on the Rap Arena again, if whether you win or lose? And is there somebody you'd like to see in the Rap Arena based on like the previous competition that you think you would want to call out? You see how I
You
do
think,
this?
you think you're slick,
See how I do
motherfucker.
this, right?
You think you're slick, motherfucker.
I'm just asking.
Hey, you know how Coke survive. I know when the setup come, homie. Come on, now.
No setup.
Come on now.
Competitive.
Nah, man. Look, whatever happens, happens. But I'm knowing what's happening.
Mm.
That's all. You see me in all black, the fucking Grim Reaper, baby. I am death. He about to meet me. There ain't no way around that. And if it comes to that rap arena shit, whoever I come across, man, I'm happy to come across. They're all gonna be great artists. But I will let you know one thing right now, and this is me saying it after going viral and after being held as you mean the city's top Mexican spitter. I, in the history of me, do not want to go against Chevy. Chevy, I promise you, I tell you, I work every day with artists, you know what I'm saying, with rappers, singers. By far, right now, and this, I'm no disrespect to my brother Face Capone, because he's still my favorite rapper. But Chevy is my favorite motherfucker rapper right now. That motherfucker is disrespectfully hard. Push your luck, you need all of it. So hey, show up that motherfucking day with 6 leprechauns and 4 4-leaf clovers, motherfucker. Like, you need all of it, homie. Go hit a lick on a pot of gold. You better hope it rains and there's a rainbow around this bitch. Like, that is my favorite rapper, and if I make it to that rap arena, and I probably, but for this reason, possible, I probably won't. I don't want to go against Chevy.
Shout out to Chevy.
I gotta ask you this.
I don't want to go against Chevy, man.
Is there a potential, because I haven't been really promoting it yet because I'm so far away. I'm going to, and we're going to do great. We're doing fine already. Is there a potential that you would potentially compete for 10,000 again?
I compete for $25 if there's a dice game.
I just want.
Okay, how about this? How about let's ask it this way: seeing the judging panel, would you consider the 10K challenge again? Because let's be real, the judging panel is what fucked it up.
Yeah, I could. What's up, homie? I consider it, but Matty Ice got to have an ankle bracelet. He can't go nowhere near the table. He can't go nowhere near that motherfucker. Matter of fact, when the judging is going down, he got to be backstage somewhere.
I agree with you. It wasn't a good look.
Hey, every fucking, you know what I mean? If Two Tone gonna host this shit again, Matty got to be backstage, fucking changing his outfits and shit. You know what I'm saying? Two Tone got to have a leather jacket this set, Matty, get that shit done.
So last competition, the joke with Tone and I was that we had a dusty cam. Okay, shout out to the women with the horrible outfits in the building, and shout out to the ones who had great ones. I'm proposing for the next one, if you do the January competition, that we have a Matty Ice conspiracy theorist cam where we follow Matty at all times during the competition and make sure that you're not on no fuckery, Matty, with judging.
Yeah, motherfucker, we're gonna strap you with a GoPro POV. Your ass ain't going nowhere we can't see.
Matty,
every time you step out of bounds, it's gonna be on the speaker. Hey, Matty out of bounds, somebody get him.
I said it the whole night. The best decision for me in the venue that night would have been a Chris Coke win over Dylan for a lot of reasons. And if I were to pull any strings, that would have been the string.
I rap better. I look better. My dick bigger. All kind of shit. We ain't worried about Dylan.
I think that this event that's coming up though is great for rap. It's great for people. Like, it's great for the people that get to watch this. Like, I'm excited to watch this. So I'm on that. Like, I want to see this. Personally, I want to see it. And I think that's why we were so adamant about making this happen, because we want to see it. I personally want to see it. So I'm in. I would be buying this no matter what. If I was home, I'm buying this. 100%.
Yeah, that's important to anybody watching, whether it's live right now.
Hold
No, you good. I was gonna say, for anybody that's watching live or be watching on a replay, like, that is extremely important to reiterate. The entire pay-per-view, that is not slotted in anybody's pocket, getting broken up. There's a portion of it that's going to the winner of Chevy versus Push. There is a large portion of it that's going to the winner of Coke versus Dylan. So, like, this is not one of those, like, oh yeah, show up and support, like typical, you know what I'm saying? I've been in Arizona for 15 years. I done did shows, I did music. You pay for your slot. People, you know, you get tickets, people come out. No. You can stay in the comfort of your own home on your phone. You can take a shit and watch this. You can be in the gym watching this. Do whatever you need to do, but make sure that you pay for the pay-per-view because that's going directly into the pockets of the artists that are competing in this. You feel me? So
Pay
this
for that shit, motherfucker.
yeah, pay for that because this is a true way to support them, as well as the pay-per-view does, is as well as they walk away. So make sure you support that. You have to support that.
Coke, am I gonna get, before we let you go? I saw you at Bars on 985. That was my first time experiencing Chris Coke, and after that, I knew who you were, and I kept tapping in with you, checking in on your music, invited you on the show after that. Are we gonna get a Bars on 995 Coke at this battle?
You're gonna get a Bars on I-10 on I-10.
Oh, that was pretty gangster. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They came over here. We had to do it for them. You know what I'm saying? It's sad that he got to come all the way through Kingman, all the way past dirty ass Dusty Henderson. You know what I'm saying? He got to come for this L. That shit sucks. You were in his pocket. You helped him. You were his floaties. The reason that little motherfucker didn't drown. He in the water with a big shark. You know what I'm saying? And I like little guppies with curly hair. You know what I mean? That ain't nothing to me. You're gonna see some shit, bro. I hope you got insurance. That's what I'm saying. Bring a wheelchair. Crutches ain't gonna help him. Cause he pulled up, but he gonna get rolled out. That's all it is.
Well,
you're gonna see some shit, bro. You want to hear rap, bro? If the audience, if everybody on the stream right now, everybody watching, all the viewers, if y'all want to see some fucking rap, pay for that shit. Y'all gonna see some shit. I'm gonna eat this motherfucker up.
I think the people
and I already ate 3 times today.
And Coke, the people that just started following you, these 5,000 to 6,000 new people in the past week that just started following you, they want to see it too. Trust me, they want more. So they're gonna get more.
Hell yeah, I got so much support, man, from Colorado, Cali, Oregon, Washington, Nevada, fucking Wyoming. I don't know nobody in Wyoming, but my motherfuckers in Wyoming is fucking with me. Shout out to Cheyenne.
Hey, you deserve it, bro. You just get your money, Coke. Get your features. How do you book a feature with Chris Coke right now? How does that work?
And hit my phone, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a little something on the floor. You might have a little something on the floor. We'll work something out. Call me. If you ain't got my number, then fuck it. We ain't doing a song.
Tap in for the features with Chris Coke, damn it. Versus videos.
The Cash App is open. My bad, Tone.
Where's Tone at?
I had to steal your tag, Tone. My bad.
All right, I got another. DJ Wave sent another comment that I guess I have to read to you, bro.
Let's read it.
Guaranteed
y'all from AZ Chris Coke is broke. He need that money and see what he say loses, but twice fool should just retire because he ain't going nowhere but on his block.
Shit.
All right, Richie, look. What time is it, fellas? I can't see it right now.
750.
You said what? 7:40?
750.
7:50. Richie, at 8:03, someone gonna be at your mama house, homie. Better stop playing with me.
You know who DJ Wave 91 is?
Yeah, we know him, man. That motherfucker run faster than Usain Bolt. Yeah, he know who I am. That's why he tuned in, tapped in with my life. He mad I piped this girl in his Beamer.
Shit.
Somebody got fucked and it wasn't Chris Coke.
Shit. Okay. Chris Coke live on the Rap Arena. It has gotten spicy. It has gotten real. It has gotten epic.
The Cash App is open.
Cash App is open. No, the Cash App ain't open. Shout out to Tono. The Cash App is open to Tono Superstar. But October 21st, the pay-per-view is open, damn it. And that shit is going split up to the artists that win in their respective battles. Chris Coke versus Dylan Jacob. It is the most anticipated rematch from the entire 16-bar competition. We named it the Re-Encounter. It's Halloween. It's going to get real spooky. It's going to get real nasty outside. Pause. In a very, very murderous way. I feel like
it's going to get nasty.
3 rounds a cappella from Chris Coke and Dylan Jacob with Rum Nitty as the judge.
One round.
To be honest with you, though, we look back at this shit. This shit's legendary. That's about to happen. Like, we got Rum Nitty up there. We got Coke. We got Dylan. This is big time shit. I'm telling you, this is going to be big time. This is big time pay-per-view. This is pay-per-view. Only pay-per-view. We had to do it.
Hey, man, look, I'm going to let you know right now. It's pleasure fucking with y'all, man. Y'all the coldest motherfuckers to put this shit together, man. Shout out to the whole Rap Arena, Weasel, and Matty Ice. But right now, my phone is on 1%, and it's looking like, a lot like Dylan Jacobs' lifespan, so it's about to get cut short. My bad, fellas. I got to go. We about to pop up like a Pop-Tart, pull up like a saggy diaper. Dylana, I'll see you on the 21st, baby.
Later. Peace, Coke.
Coke later. That was Chris Coke. Hell of an interview, man. That was entertaining. That was amazing.
Yes.
How you feeling after that, man?
It's great. I'm grinding an over right now. It's 24-24. I have the over of 59.5, so that's one thing. Of course. But you know what I feel like is I feel like there was never really any real beef between me and Chris Coke. I never rigged the tournament. I think people that know me and the judges obviously know that, you know, so I can sit here confidently and say that. And I'm happy the rematch is happening. And I said this before, if there's one artist that I feel like represents Arizona, if there's one artist that I feel like can come out of Arizona and do it in a real industry way, it's Chris Coke. And I've always will say that, regardless of where we were a month ago or where we are today, that doesn't change how I feel about his music and where he stands here in Arizona. And moving forward, same amount of respect I have for Dylan. You know, he represents Las Vegas. He was born and raised in Vegas. He is Vegas. He's the biggest thing that's really come out of Vegas. There's a couple big artists, but Dylan's right there. So I think this is going to be a great battle. And like I said, as a fan, I just want to see it. That's just where I'm at. I want to see it. I don't know what's going to happen, because I'll be honest with you, I don't know who's going to win this, because I know how talented Dylan is and I know how talented Coke is. I can't tell you who's going to win this. I'm going back. I just can't figure it out. If this was like a Vegas sports book, I think it would be even money each one right now. I just can't figure it out.
That's like I said last time. It's minus 110.
That's why I feel like there has to be a rematch. Like, there's not a lot of the ones that I can say, oh, that was too close to call. You know, there wasn't too many that I was like, that I need a rematch. I have to see that again. This was one of them that I feel like I had to see it again. It was just it was just so close.
No, for sure. I think DJ Wave sent another. He said Coke's a hater. Dylan barely 21 and whooped his ass. That age gap, you think he would have won.
Yeah, but Dylan's been rapping since he's been 10 years old.
Yeah. Dylan ain't a newbie. Like Dylan,
he's been in the industry. Yeah. He was on the 4 at 16. I mean, like 5 years.
He was on a Fox show, like not a Fox owned show, like a Fox show. You know what I'm saying? DJ Khaled, like he definitely he holds some weight with it. I think, you know, I'm glad he said what he said about Chevy too, because Chevy, I feel like, I mean, you've seen the face or the Instagram.
Dylan said Chevy could have won.
Chevy is out for blood. And shout out Push. Push, I got great amounts of love for. We've been tapped in since the show. This is his lane. He posts his battles. I don't know if I've seen a Chevy 3-round acapella battle, and I might be wrong. I might just be overlooking it, but I know he's a tremendous songwriter, and he's expanding kind of his palette right now. But he's out for blood, and that's going to be something that's crazy coming up. Crazy.
We got a great
undercard. That's amazing. Yeah. I mean, that's probably worthy of a pay-per-view on its own, low key, because they have the history from the elimination at the first competition. So we're gonna see Chevy versus Push Your Luck, Chris Coke versus Dylan Jacob. Are we locked in on the other one? Anything we can talk about with the other undercard? Or we're gonna.
We have Luch versus MT the Don, but it looks like MT the Don is going to be a potential scratch. Okay. So I have other people that want to get out on this. So we'll be announcing that. You know,
still 3 undercards. It's still going to be 3 undercards.
Yeah.
Big Weeds might have to. Let me chill out. Chill out. Yeah, man. I think great interview from Chris Coke. He seems like he's in really good spirits. He seems like. I hope he takes advantage of this. He is, I mean, like I said, truly viral moment. Truly viral.
I think he's going to. The 21st, it's gonna be like $10. We'll have the link up soon. And let's get Chevy and Push in here next week.
Chevy and Push. Well, I mean, what's next week? Okay, yeah. We still got time.
Yeah, let's do it early. Let's get him in here early next week.
Word for sure. I think that's going to be it. Shout out to Twitch. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to Facebook. Everybody that tuned in. We appreciate y'all. It's the Rap Arena. Big Weez, Matty Ice. Shout out Chris Coke. Shout out Dylan Jacob. October 21st. Again, it's going down. Pay-per-view.
You guys in there.
Support the artists. We will see y'all in the Rap Arena. We're out of here, y'all. Later.